Okay. By show of hands, how many of you guys have ever seen The Lion King? Good job. Well, I thought it would be a neat connection just by rhyming, so I said, if you've ever seen The Lion King, then you know the phrase Hakuna Matata. Well, if you're like me and you like to live by the phrase Hakuna Matata, then the perfect tropical drink for you is a pina colada. Okay, so the first step in doing this is actually making your coconut cream. Not to get it confused with coconut milk. It's coconut milk. Now coconut cream, actually you can buy it, but I tried to make my own and it wasn't the smartest idea. I actually, yesterday, I went to go buy this type of coconut and it did not work when I tried to make it. It came out too dense. Right before I got to class, which is the reason I was late, I was trying to make it with this coconut, this is a Thai coconut. It did not work either. So my first suggestion, if you're planning on making this, do go buy a coconut cream. And since I don't have that, I am gonna substitute it with coconut milk. And if you're gonna do that, you also need to add sugar. Okay. So the first step is to make the coconut cream. But since I don't have that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in this kettle coconut. So I pour it a few slices into the cup. You don't want to put a lot because, as I found out yesterday, it was really undrinkable, and I'm really hoping it comes out nice. I did perfect it last night. It took me like 10 tries. On my 6th try, I did perfect it. So I hope it's drinkable today. Okay, so after you do that, you will want to add also a little bit of coconut milk. And my mom was kind enough to put it in the fridge before I got home, so it's not coming out very good. I will hope it pours out. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Now that you put in the coconut milk, you want to add the rum. This is actually not rum. They do use Malibu rum or Bacardi usually. I'm using what I had at home. So conveniently, my dad had this. Excuse me? No, I'm not encouraging you guys to drink, but just for the sake of demonstration, there that is. Now that you have done the Bacardi, the tequila, you want to get the knife and carefully slice your pineapple. If you look at the recipe online, there's like various recipes, and I'm actually doing this freehand because I could not find one recipe that matched. They all differed. So I'm gonna put about 6 slices, so I'm gonna use a whole slice of pineapple and pour it into it, like so. Also, you want to add a little bit of vanilla. This is optional, but the coconut itself does not really have that much coconut flavor, so just to give it a little bit of flavor, you put a little bit of vanilla. And then you proceed to, this is actually the coconut cream that I try to make. So as you can see, it's very liquid. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not supposed to be like that at all. So again, please buy your own coconut cream from the store. I actually spent more money trying to make my own than buying one. Close the lid. I don't think it has enough juice, sorry. Add a little bit more. Then I close the lid, and I'm gonna blend it like so. It is very important that you blend it thoroughly because once you're eating the drink, you don't want any chunks falling into your mouth when you're trying to enjoy your French pina colada. So blend it thoroughly. And keep going and going and going. After you don't feel there's any chunks, you're safe to take it out. So you could serve this on the rocks, which I did not bring any. Unfortunately. I am so sorry, you guys. I did not add the coconut water. I will do so now. Add a little bit of coconut water. This came from the Thai coconut, which you can get at Foods Comfort. 2 for 3. Blend it. Now that you've done that, you pour it into your cup. Now after you served your serving, you can also decorate it by adding a pineapple to the side of the plate. And if you're going to do that, you need to leave the crust of the pineapple, like the outer layer, intact, which I didn't. So it's probably going to break, but I'll tend to anyways. Just cut it, place it. Yeah, it already broke. So yeah, so you put a little pineapple right here. We'll leave the outer layer so it has thickness and it doesn't break off. You can also add a homemade umbrella because I could not find any. So a little homemade umbrella. I don't even know if it's gonna stay. There it is. Now that so basically you need coconut milk and sugar. If you can't get the coconut cream, I strongly advise it that you do. You're gonna need a little bit of vanilla, your choice of liquor, coconut, and pineapple. And now that you've done that, you can just enjoy yourself and drink your little tiny piece of heaven. And it'll be a one-way trip to paradise.